up, and we'll be starting very shortly. In fact, we'll be starting now. So looks like we got a Norfair start. Eat My Steel diverging from Anova and Shaddy, who are taking the left route. Raining Elementalist a little bit behind here. I'm not sure if the timing is synced up yet, so we might have to take a moment to adjust our sync. And an early Morph Ball. What is this? This is a very interesting vanilla-ish placement. You know, go left from spawn, find the Morph Ball. Let me get a high jump marked for everybody here. Hopefully we're not too far off from... I hope I don't miss any items here, so keep me honest, chat. All right, you must steals pause. I think we're doing a sync here. It looks like all the timers are paused except for Raining Elementalist, making sure everybody is caught up to the same time of starting. We're getting a Morph Ball check here. Looks like it's the letter for Eat My Steel. If it was a map, it would have a number indicating which dungeon it belonged to. Speaking of the letter and shops in general, they will not have quest items, obviously, but they can have equipment or upgrade items. So there is a potential that something might be locked behind a potion. Oh, hold on. Actually, there's a separate flag for that. Let me double check that. And we see Step Ladder for Shaddy and Morph Ball for Raining Elementalist. Some really good movement items early on here. Okay, we're not going to have any equipment in potion shops. We are going to have upgrades there, but that's not entirely going to matter. So, letter is not a great progression item in this seed. All right, we got our volume. We've got our sync. Everybody is at the same time. We've got a race. You'll note Anova is rocking the Mother Brain sprite. Eat My Steel running the Link sprite, Raining Elementalist running the Kid Icarus sprite set, and Shaddy running some Over the Moon ROM hack set. Sealing item today is just a heart container, another Morph Ball, or the last Morph Ball for Eat My Steel. This Raining Elementalist picks up the letter. Looks like Eat My Steel is the only one to stay in Norfair, takes a death for it, our first death of the night. Looking like we've got 14 damage on Brinstar, which is pretty high for Brinstar. Vanilla is 8, I believe. Damage taken from enemies. And Morph Ball bombs for Anova! Oh my gosh! A bit of a quirky thing here. The shuffling is set to opposed, which means that we're more likely to find Zelda items in Metroid and more likely to find Metroid items in Zelda. And yet, we're finding all of the key items for navigating Metroid. We've already got Morph Ball bombs down, which means pretty much all of Metroid is available for our runners who know how to exploit those. And we never had to set foot into Zelda. Now, it's not to say that other things might not be appreciated, but a skilled runner here can get through all of Metroid with just Morph Ball and Morph Ball bombs. Regular 5-hit on the missile doors today. Morph Ball Bombs for Reigning Elementalist. Looks like Reigning Elementalist is farming for some missiles before we get to the next missile door. Anova taking a death. Steel joins the Morph Ball Bomb crew. So it looks like Reigning Elementalist might be leading the pack just a little bit by being further into Brinstar already. Although he does not have the ladder. Shaddy does have the ladder, which is a huge advantage in Zelda. A little bit of extra for going into Norfair early. Nova apparently popped up for Brinstar's Morph Ball Bombs and then headed right back into Norfair, which is an interesting play we're not seeing from the other runners. Now this is another piece of interesting trivia is, well not really, it's a strategy at this point. Pressing down B while paused will set you back to your original spawn point in Norfair. Reigning Elementalist checking the very top of Brinstar, which is an easy bomb jump. And Anova is the first to discover Zelda. I've been taking a moment here to mark some tracking software for Anova here, as Reigning Elementalist has found the door into the top of Brinstar check. Just a heart container, but that could be important. There's no randomized heart requirements this seed either. Steel finds an alternate exit into Zelda. Nova checking the vanilla level 3 location and finds level 4, or Blame Metal 4. Pops it in the side here. That's looking like that might be the raft room, but with no weapons, no bombs, there's not a lot to do right now in Zelda. Gonna have to go to some open caves first. And we saw another level pop up, I didn't get to catch which one, on Steel screen just north of vanilla level 3. We're probably gonna see it here from Anova since they're gonna be going into the same room here. Steel finds level 4. Looks like it is level 2. Shaddy following Steel's path through Zelda. And it looks like Anova's going to try to make a play in level 2. And there's only a few places where you can find stuff just hanging out on the floor, and I don't think we're going to be able to find anything terribly great on the floor here, but anything... When you don't have a weapon, anything could be, like, you could find a bomb pack or something. Shaddy also playing in level 2 here. Should also note that only minor rooms are shuffled, which means the boss room and the Triforce room are not shuffled. Neither are the treasure rooms. Steel finds level 6. So we've got all of the even-numbered levels here in early Hyrule. Reigning Elementalist doing some deft dodging around the pickup in this little area here. As long as the pickup's on screen, nothing will spawn. Steel's found Torian. That'll definitely be good for later on. Anova's back into Norfair here. Got a pretty treacherous spawn area here in Zelda with blue Lynels right off the bat. Another death for Shaddy here in level 2. Pretty rough when you don't have anything in Zelda. Looks like a Nova's popped up to the top of Norfair into the attic. This is a pretty item-rich area. And now we've got level 8. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8 accounted for. And we've got a bow for a Nova. Just missiles. This is almost like a hype cave, now that I think about it. I believe there are 8 checks up in this attic. No, that's not quite right. 6. It might be 6. Really brave here from Shaddy, venturing into level 6 with nothing. Really deft dodging there from Shaddy too. But not sure he's gonna get terribly far in here. A nice three-headed Gleeok to greet you right at the entrance here. Reigning Elementalist has found a wand, it looks like. That is free damage in Zelda. A Nova picking up yet another missile tank. I think a Nova probably picked up a few other things that I didn't quite get to see. Now, if you're a little less familiar with Zelda, when you pick up the bow, you do not have instant access to arrows. You'll have to buy or find the arrows elsewhere before you can start shooting them. I might be missing something, but it seems like Eat My Steel may have Power Bracelet? I'll have to double check, because he was taking shortcuts. Alright, Nova finds yet another heart container. And Reigning Elementalist is right behind. Both the graveyard and level 6 are money-losing games. Oh, this Kirby fan just pointed out the Wood Sword Cave is the path to Torian. Little, ironic there that it's something that's so early in the game normally is the end game for Metroid. Looks like a few of our runners are just running around Hyrule carrying a piece of paper and nothing else. Reigning Elementalist completing nearly the Brinstar loop here. Gonna check where the Ice Beam normally would be. Nova finding yet another heart container here. So we're definitely... Oh, and Reigning Elementalist finding one to match. So that might be part of this opposed flag set, is we're definitely seeing a lot of power-ups for Zelda. We've got tons of heart containers here in Metroid. And it looks like a Nova got a missile pack as well from the attic. Now, early on, having a good supply of missiles can really help you navigate. And we found level 5 for Shaddy. Oh, did Shaddy pick up the candle? He did. He did pick up the candle. That's a weapon. That counts for something. Now, with the blue candle, he's only got 1 attack per room, but he can leave and re-enter the room, and the room will remember how many enemies to spawn each time. And just like that, he was able to pick up a key with that. Oh no! We've got a crash here for Anova! At least it happened very early on. We're only 15 minutes in here, and he does have information. It's gonna be a pretty rough 15-minute handicap here, but he does know where to go to pick up all the things and where might not be worth checking. Now, Shaddy really got a benefit from being able to use the ladder at this point, because that got him the candle, and that got him a weapon. Alright, well, I don't know, maybe I should reset the tracker for Anova here? I'm sure he'll be right back where he was, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Though, no, I'm gonna take the letter from him, because that's the one that he might not actually go get. We've got Stepladder for Raining Elementalist and Varia's suit for Eat My Steel in a Take Anyone You Want cave. Shai's found himself a pack of bombs. Ah, Shaddy also got the Varia. Gotcha, thank you. I want to say Eat My Steel just picked up that same bomb pack here. We're going to check in the upper right. And I guess I was wrong. Anova did actually go for that letter. Having access to potions is also a pretty important thing on its own. Plus pretty cheap keys in here. Early on, you might want to get a key now and then to grease the wheels. I say as Eat My Steel decides to take the key. And we got a hint that Death shrouds the Screw Attack, so level 9 can have optional equipment, and Screw Attack is an optional equipment piece. Not likely to see it in use terribly often here, but if someone decides to pick up, or to go to Ganon before going to Mother Brain, let's see a little bit of Screw Attack here. That's a candle for Dark Groupie as well. Or Raining Elementalist. God, it's been a year and I still get the name wrong. There's Bow for Raining Elementalist. Get another peek at what was up in the... I'm enjoying this little kiting the speck nose going on there. Yeah, another peek at what's up in the attic of Norfair. Looks like it's just plenty of missile packs. Oh, that is another thing, is in the logic for this seed, we have set offensive and defensive items to later, which means they're more likely to be placed deeper into logic than being free. However, we have seen the wand and we have seen the Varia suit. But any of the beam upgrades are eligible for this logic adjustment, as well as any of the swords, and possibly the bow pieces. We've got long beam and missile pack expansion. Shaddy takes long beam. Steel follows suit with a long beam. Yeah, for as much hate as long beam got when I first joined this community, it's starting to grow in popularity, it looks like. Nobody left the cave. They actually bothered to enter it to take the long beam. And they picked it over a missile expansion. Oh, we've got wave beam on Eat My Steel as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Shaddy also had a wave beam when I wasn't looking, because they've been following each other through Hyrule here. Finds another Take Any Cave. Okay, gonna check on the Armos statue. That's probably where the wave beam came from. It's a real quick pickup, and you blink and you miss it. So there's a wave beam for Shaddy. Alright, looks like we're getting a little bit of a tour of Hyrule with the Take Any Road You Want. Only one in a vanilla spot, and when he goes to that vanilla spot, he's not going to be able to get right back out, although he can just go 2 screens to the east and pick it up. One candle flame, not enough to do in any of these red lawnmowers. Or sorry, levers. Plenty of health for Eat My Steel. Oh, well, I shouldn't say plenty. He was just in Hyrule and only had 3, so I guess he's starting to get it. Oh, we can also do an unbuffered block clip to get back into the shortcut cave. That works too. I was kind of wondering why he was hanging out with the levers. Yeah, lots of upgrades up front. Seems like every other pickup here in Metroid has been missile pack upgrades or heart containers. We're not even seeing a lot of money on the ground here. Looks like Nova's clearing out Brinstar, and Eat My Steel's going through Norfair. Slow's rating Elementalist. Shaddy also diving into Norfair. I would like to see how much damage Norfair's denizens are doing, but no one's ever taking a hit when I'm looking at them. There's D for Shaddy. doing a lot of covering each other's checks at this point, I think. Reigning Elementalist might be the one who's going furthest off, because we're seeing lower Norfair here, which, as an early play, is a little bit surprising, but I don't know if we've seen on those pause screens if there's more connections down there. And now we've got a full squad of archers here. Every runner has the bow. And Nova doesn't seem to be too worse off here from getting these checks back in order. Headed back down to Norfair, although I'm a little surprised he's not just doing a down B warp back down there. Oh, never mind. I was misreading where he was because of the room shuffle. And he walks right into a zoomer. Come on, Metal, you're supposed to have prevented taking damage from exiting rooms. That is a nice little quality of life feature that we've got here in Z1M1. When you enter a door in Metroid, no longer are you going to be plagued by an enemy that was flying at you, dealing damage that you can't dodge. When you enter a doorway, it actually deletes all of the enemies in the room. We've got the compass for dungeon number 3 down in the deepest layer of Norfair. I don't know if Reigning Elementalist has done the checks for Screw Attack or any of the other upgrade spots, but we've got the furthest reaches accounted for now. I'm getting pretty deep in level 3 here for Shaddy. A little bit surprising when you've only got bombs and a candle, but that's how they do it in Swordless, so... Got compass number 6. Oh, I guess I misspoke. Nova hadn't recollected the bow until just now. Now we've got a full squad of archers. Oh, Reigning Elementalist has a... Oh, right, we've got high jump boots. Oh, that's trivial. Forgot we all started with high jumps. Without high jumps, whew! We finally find money on the floor here. It's a generous amount of money for Shaddy down in level 3. Was that stepladder for Eat My Steel as well. And we've got our arrows. Shaddy is good to go. Not only does that give him a more reliable damage source, it also unlocks a few checks, since he can get behind Goma. And those Gomas live in level 6 and level 8. Good size key ring here for Shaddy as well, he's up to 5 already. More health for Nova, more trekking for Reigning Elementalist. We've got a manhandle fight, 2 for 1. Whiff, he's got one more. One bomb, 1 head. And perfectly done, recorder for Shaddy. As well as a Ridley totem. Alright, looks like Nova's putting a wand to use. I haven't marked that off yet. Give me a moment. What a bountiful life amount Nova already has, and that's despite being set back by a 15-minute loss due to a crash. Are we getting a raft check? It is the first sword for Shaddy. And the second longest trek here for Reigning Elementalist yields a missile tank refill. And this is why no one wants to dive Norfair. Shaddy getting bounced around here by the Garayas, but does find another candle upgrade, which brings him into red candle territory. It's technically better than the arrow in that it is free, but it does not have the range. Meanwhile, Anova probably already got that candle upgrade, since they're both working their way through level 2. And Anova and Shaddy high-five in the rope room. Pick up an appropriate compass, it actually seems. Alright, let's see the Dodongo. That's another sword, so that's white sword for Shaddy. Before anyone even has wood sword besides Shaddy. And the appropriate Triforce piece, too. Is this even randomized? Looks like Anova's going for a full clear of level 2. Gonna double check my item placements, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean that he's gonna find anything else. Down in the Recorder Lake, we have the map for level 2. Yeah, miner slots are only going to have up to upgrades. There's going to be no equipment in random drops, or not random drops, but the miner item locations. Shaddy dives into level 8 armed with a bow and arrow and a white sword. We definitely got a lagoon here. A lagoon. Reigning Elementalist is finally ready to do a few more checks here and also finds another portal. Some medicine for Nova. Some hearts for Reigning Elementalist. And a key for Eat My Steel. Well, it looks like Shaddy did a little bit of exploration in 8, dropped out, jumped into level 6. And took a death. Nova also having some trouble in 8. Reigning Elementalist finding an entrance to level 4 right at the top. It's a nice place to wind up. You can do a quick... Oh? He's got the wand! I was really surprised that he decided not to explore level 4. Especially popping out so close to the Gleeok. Shaddy popped over to the wand room. Take out these whiz robes, he will have a treasure room to explore. Nice welcome heart refill. Anova joining Shaddy in level... Nope. Noping out of level 6. Reading Elementalist putting some time in here to get that heart container in the ceiling. And we've got a croissant here for Shaddy. The purveyor of baked goods. We've got the breadstick and the croissant. We just need a banana for a full day's meal. Anova finds Torian. Shaddy at the threshold of Goma. Gonna be able to clear out our level 6 checks here. That's a blue ring for Shaddy. Blink and you miss it, Goma's gone already. And Triforce piece number 1. Oh, welcome everybody from Speed Gaming. This is the Zelda 1 Metroid 1 combo randomizer. It's a little bit behind here. Asking who's ahead, I would definitely say Shaddy has a lead by having 2 quest items, a red candle, a bow and arrow, and the white sword. Sorry, Shaddy has 3 quest items, nobody else has any. 4 quest items. A quick jaunt through level 1, I didn't even get to see what Aquamentus dropped. And that's a Torian Axis for Shaddy. Certainly not enough missiles to... And there's Magic Sword for Shaddy before anybody has a sword. Shaddy in here with magic. Alright, another chance to see what Aquamentus drops, if that's bait. Bait may or may not be required, what with Minor Room Shuffle in level 7, and that's Kraden Totem for Anova, plus soon to have a sword. So running Elementalist journeying through level 2 here. It's a little bit hard to see, but I know, oh, what was that first item here? Is that a sword? Alright, down in the treasure room we have Compass for Triforce piece number 8. Not particularly useful when that Triforce piece hasn't gone anywhere. Looks like my Steel is buying bombs from the potion shop. A little bit of a discount there. And Shaddy finds Kraid's hideout. Plenty of fresh checks we have not seen yet in Kraid's hideout. You must steal bombing along the coast here. Let's see if we can find anything cool. So far, another potion shop. Looks like Reigning Elementalist is also going for a full clear of level 2. Reigning Elementalist is known for doing some pretty full clears of rooms. Shaddy peeped the potassium. No picking up on the potassium today. Nova checking out Burn Row here. Guess that's where level 1 ends up. And we've got a book. Shaddy goes and skips right over the book. No fire protection for Shaddy. Not worth the 2.5 seconds lost to item pickup. No fire protection, no pizza. Raining Elementalist finding another sword upgrade here in level 4. Sorry, that would be Raining Elementalist's first sword. Shady might be headed into Kraid, although just with Varia and no energy tanks is a bit of a risky play. You must still about to pick up the Wave Beam, I think. Still has no... Oh, wow, he's actually trying to farm that blue Octorok, because blue Octoroks do drop bombs. And he might be aware of where he is in the drop table, too. I'm not sure. We've got a hint that confirms with the seed, the flag set already told us. Look out for all Triforce pieces. Let's get some Wave Beam here for Raining Elementalist as well. Though I'm not sure, did Emasteel actually pick up Wave? Yeah, Emasteel already has Wave. Now I've got Emasteel plowing through level 3. Let's see if there's anything I missed here. And Raining Elementalist actually played money losing game. Old man throwing some sass at Emasteel. Raining Elementalist not up for another round. I'm rather enjoying these town sprites for the staircases for Raining Elementalist. Emasteel picking up the arrows. If you can manage to dodge the keys and pick it up, there we go. Alright, Shaddy's dropping down into Kraid. No energy tanks, just a Varia suit. Raining Elementalist finds level 7 as well. Very violent shade of violet. He does have Wave Beam, Shaddy does, though it might make this Kraid fight go a little easier, but he's doing tank strats. Oh, Kraid's also doing a full 10 damage, which is vanilla for having Varia suit down here. We're down to 1 HP, that's just not going to cut it. Emasteel going back into level 2 here. I don't think he's done a full clear of it yet, so... Let's see what the Garaias have again, because I forgot. Oh, it's a candle upgrade. I might have to double check again, but I think a Raining Elementalist probably has red candle. Yes, he does. And we're getting Wave Beam for a Nova. Raining Elementalist taking out Garaias with a wand, which is a pretty good way to fight them. Oh my gosh, Raining Elementalist almost has all of the heart containers already, and we're only 45 minutes into this. That's just nuts. And the Dodongo gets fed, says thank you, and bequeaths a sword to eat my steel. Took a little bit for us to get here, but people are starting to catch up to Shaddy. Shaddy having a little bit of rough luck here in Kraid's hideout. And it's interesting, Shaddy may be the only one who found Kraid's hideout despite level 1 being relatively well traversed at this point. We popped into the Triforce room and I didn't get to see what exactly was there because this floor set is a little rough. Looks like we also killed Aquamentus already too, so we've got two pickups that I didn't get to see. I'm sorry, but that tile set's just a little bit repulsive with this color. A little hard to keep track of things here on the fuzzy restream. I'm looking for the upgrade spot in level 7. Very likely to have something of importance. I know of setting up a block clip here. A little treacherous with the... Oh, had the block clip, lost the block clip, got bumped into the other screen. Block clip and screen wrap being basically the same glitch, just done at the edge of the screen. Pretty treacherous with all these, oof, wasted a bomb too. All these blue Lionels around. There's the clock, if you can get there. Not looking good though. Even with leg, not enough time to dodge all those swords. Looks like Shaddy's overdue for some Brinstar exploration. And, you know, I don't think we've seen a single E-tank out of all of our runners so far. Raining Elemental is picking up a magical shield, I believe. On a bit of a discount in this store here. Also, it looks like he has Triforce piece number 4. That must have been out of level 7. So Nova's up in Death Mountain. I'm not sure if he got the croissant, or sorry, the wave. He got the wave beam. I've already got that marked. But we're getting to see Upper Death Mountain, which I don't think our other runners have shown us yet. Ah, we found yet another entrance to level 7. This time on the lip of the monster here. That's not the lizard, that's the dragon? I forget the name for the level 7. Oh, dragon's level 6. Where's that serpent? Oh no, level 6 is snake. This is dragon. Now Raining Elementalist is up in Death Mountain as well, up in Spectacle Rock area. And that was a nice easy fight for Eat My Steel against Manhandla, picking up the Recorder and the Ridley Totem. We found level 9 in its vanilla location! Well, that's fun. Gonna have that mini-boss sound effect until we clear it here in level 5. Ring Elementalist does not have the recorder out of level 3, so we won't be seeing a full clear of level 5 at this point, but we might be able to snag that quest item out from behind Digdogger, depending on how the rooms are linked. Pretty often, though, that treasure room is accessible. My Steel full clears level 3. Burning Elemental's looking for that upgrade spot in level 5 here. Not finding it here in this little section up here. Might have to take that transport staircase back down and give it another look over. Anova pausing, giving me a nice chance to catch up on all of his stock here, make sure everything's marked. It looked pretty good to me. And here is Digdogger. What a beautiful little specimen that Digdogger is. Ema Steel finding yet another sword upgrade. Bringing White Sword into the mix. See if you can catch up as quickly as Shaddy can. You know, I don't think we've seen a clear of level 4 yet. Looking like Anova is not holding the ladder, so that's pretty rough. Reigning Elementalist did indeed find that old man selling something in a dungeon upgrade spot, but it was only money for money. Shaddy finds the wand in Brinstar. Well, it looks like Reigning Elementalist is undeterred, is going to try to find, yep, nice entrance into the backside. That's Triforce piece number 3, snuck right out. Or will be in a moment here. We've got 2 hearts left, and instead I spoke too soon, and Reigning Elementalist took a death. Some more burn checks here from Anova. Reigning Elementalist back at it again. Or not. Actually opting out of getting Triforce piece number... what was it, 2? It's not 2, because 2 is in 2. He's checking Olive Garden. Free Olive Garden tonight. And just a missile refill. To answer the question in chat, are Metroid map layouts randomized? Yeah, minor room shuffle is on for Metroid, so we will see a lot of the pickup spots staying the same, but the hallways connecting those pickup spots are definitely going to be randomized. Seal checking the wand location, if you can get rid of the whiz ropes. copious application of high explosives from Reigning Elementalist sees him through the screen full of blue Lionels. And there's the compass for Zelda, but she's not shuffled today, so that's not particularly useful. You must steal down to 1 heart and 2 blue whiz robes. Not a place you want to be. Using the old Nintendo Power strategy of staying safe in the doorway. Nova doing some forest checks here with the candle. So far I haven't found anything terribly worthwhile. Oh, I would love to see Reigning Elementalist's screen for just a moment longer for the equipment. Steal has 2 hearts, but that's not enough. It's still going to be 1 hit before death, but that doesn't matter. Seal dispatches the Wizrobes, finds a bracelet. That does open up 3 checks that we don't know about. Since Take Any Road You Want cave is vanilla for 1 of the slots. That leaves 3 other slots open for potential. Getting some Norfair checks for Chatty here. Anova picking up the Varia suit from the Take Anyone You Want. Steal sneaks into the back of Goma, picks up, or might be picking up Triforce piece number 1, if you can get there. That's a secured Triforce piece number 1. I've learned from Reigning Elementalist not to necessarily count those chickens before they're hatched. Now, Nova may not have the power bracelet yet, so there's protection for Eat My Steel. Looks like another entrance. Wow, I didn't realize this before. A lot of people have gone into that cave, but that entrance to level 6 has no exits. So you only get that 1 room of level 6 from there. It's a hint cave where you will waste 2 bombs trying to get somewhere else in that hint cave. And a death for Eat My Steel. Alright, Shaddy has gone to the bottom of Norfair and found that the elevator there does not exist. And actually, if you check the map would tell you that too. So that's a long way to go, only to come up empty-handed. We do have an E-Tank! For sale in his shop, Eat My Steel is the first to get an E-Tank. And find level 1 shortly after. He can't be the first. There's no way that they didn't check this. They may have opted not to buy one, but when you're running with 0 E-Tanks, I gotta wonder. Eat My Steel quickly takes down Aquamentus. I forgot what that pickup was. And then we've got the Kraid Totem here. So we've got Torian access for both Shaddy and Eat My Steel. I guess we'll have to see when our runners go back to Metroid, but right now Shaddy doesn't have an E-Tank. And it looks like Shaddy's doing all of these Norfair checks that didn't amount to anything when Reigning Elementalist did them, except for a whole bunch of heart containers. And I don't think we found our sword caves yet. Oh, looks like Eat My Steel's also at Magic Sword. I say as Reigning Elementalist picks up the arrows. Long beam for Anova as well. It's a popular item tonight. Long beam! Dried up oasis has nothing but a map. Excuse me, my steel has Magic Sword marked. Would you please update the tracker? Ah, there it goes. Another Blue Lagoon, except it's in the overworld with the Lionels. I almost wish I could mark E-Tanks for people because it's such a big deal that Anova has one. Oh, we might get a Kraid check for Eat My Steel and see if he's got enough to get him through a Kraid fight. Well, Reigning Elementalist dropped back into Metroid and also does not have an E-Tank. Didn't get to see what the floor item was again in level 1 here, since Anova was standing on top of it when it spawned. Eat My Steel does drop into Kraid. Eat My Steel might actually be going for potassium today. Your daily dose of bananas. Yeah, risking it all just to get the... I'm willing to bet Eat My Steel won't even throw the boomerang once, but we have potassium. No luck on that unmorphed jump for Eat My Steel, so he dropped like a stone. Too many of the blocks are already destroyed, so he has to wait for some of them to spawn back in before he can destroy more. And no Ice Beam means that he can't freeze that Ripper, which might be a little bit of a problem as he gets up here. No problem yet at all. Shaddy doing a very advanced bomb jump. Looks like he's going to have to go up 4 blocks and over 2. I don't believe that that's going to be in logic, but... it is something that he might have to do, because normally you'd want Ice Beam for this. They've got that jumping squeeped here. It's meant to be frozen and allow you to actually get into this little crevice here. Alright, Reigning Elementalist pops out into level 4. I am... you know what? I just realized that Nova didn't have the ladder, so he couldn't pop in over here and pick up that Triforce piece number 5, was it? Let me take a look at that. Yeah, that's 5. Pop right through the backside and give Gleeok a good stabbing and beating with the wand. Quite curious why he put the bomb there. We've got a book for E My Steel. Send him his Pizza Club card. And we've got Ice Beam on Two-Headed Gleeok for Reigning Elementalist. Looks like the Reigning Elementalist is going to give us our first full clear of level 4, although I think we've seen the raft item already. I think it was a sword. If Reigning Elementalist didn't pick that up earlier, that is going to be a healthy acquisition. Meanwhile, just keys and Norfair for Anova. Let's mark that hard-earned potassium upgrade. I wouldn't be surprised to see level 4 broken into 2 pieces by its 2 entrances. Just looking kind of like the case here with Reigning Elementalist. Oh, he did find a bomb wall. Shaddy found the heart container that I believe Reigning Elementalist is missing down in Kraid's lair. Or sorry, this is Norfair. Never mind. No, Reigning Elementalist must have had this already. Yeah, this is lower Norfair. Never mind. And Nova's got a energy tank to spare, and is about to take on a very fast-moving Kraid. Let's see if face tanking in works with an energy tank. Face tanking does work with an energy tank. That's Kraid down for Anova and a healthy pack of missiles. Triforce piece number 5 for Shaddy. And number 7 for Anova. E My Steel following right on the heels of Anova. Doing bomb strats with 2 energy tanks. For those who don't know, while you are being knocked back by the bomb, you are invulnerable to damage. So it's a little bit more of a defensive way to play Kraid, but it's also a lot slower because the bombs do not do anywhere near as much damage as missiles do. So you're trading off invulnerability for the benefit of being able to do damage, but much slower. Sorry, I phrased that very confusingly. And there, E My Steel gets the victory. Almost 2 full energy tanks down from the top, but it's a victory nonetheless. Have your Triforce piece number 7. Shaddy's also doing some more exploration into level 4, although I'm not sure what he expects to find down here. Only found a very quick kill on the Manhandla. Burning Elementalist picking up White Sword. And Triforce piece number 2. Some burn row checks here for Meet My Steel. Missiles so far. Burning Elementalist, very healthy. Probably holding on to a blue ring that I didn't mark off. Entering level 8. Oh god, if that had just had one more frame. Nova picks up White Sword and Triforce piece number 2 as well. I just want to see your inventory, Burning Elementalist. Trying to find another exit out of level 8 here, but not coming up with anything. Now if you can get a hole to the left here, there's a treasure room. I'm definitely digging these Final Fantasy sprites. Nova having to fight Dark Nuts in the shoot room. I do not envy anyone who has to suffer this. All for a heart refill. There's an E-Tank. Burning Elementalist picks up another E-Tank. That's the E-Tank we've seen before. It's at the bottom of Burn Row. And now we're going to get another look at level 1. I'm going to try to see what exactly Aquamentus is dropping. Should be real quick here. Oh, this tile set. Bait. I keep forgetting it's bait. And that's the Crane Totem? Okay, and then this one should be the floor item, which is the Master Sword. Or, sorry, Magic Sword. Wow. I'm commentating this for about 2 years now, and I still keep calling it the Master Sword. Thought I'd excise that. Oh, and if you want to see some Morph Ball Unmorph climbing in through the walls, Shaddy is jumping all the way up in Norfair because Lower Norfair did not spawn a very helpful way to get back out. Shaddy's got to work real hard to stay here in Lower Norfair. And we're out of the wall. Some good marksmanship by Shaddy. Gonna do some pretty tricky bomb jumping here as well. It's not quite as bad as we'd seen before. 2 up, 1 over, I think is still logical. There wasn't anything there to freeze. Oh, but coming back is going to be a trick. Innova picks up the arrows. We still haven't seen silvers yet, I don't believe. And Burning Elementalist, always a fan of literacy, gets a pizza. Getting some exploration of level 7 without a garish design on the floor for Eat My Steel. So maybe I can actually see what Aquamentus and the Triforce room have. Well, we do know what the Triforce room has. That's Triforce piece number 4. Anova collecting the magic sword. And actually finding the one that most people found first, last. Oh yeah, let's give Shaddy Ice. That must mean he has the Triforce piece out of level 4 as well. Now the trick is remembering which one that is. It must be 4, because 4 is the one that Reigning Elementalist has that Shaddy doesn't. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it was Triforce piece 4. Oh no! Did I miss it again? Okay, here's the treasure room. Alright, come on. Show me what's in that treasure room. Missile pack refill. Alright, Aquamentus. Got buffed back into the item. Oh no, it was an energy pickup. I just saw that. And that's Triforce piece 4 in level 7. Let me take that away from Shat. Reigning Elementalist fighting Twin Bellows here. The Kid Icarus sprite replacement for Kraid. Yes, I know my Kid Icarus lore. Well, there's one other thing we can find here in level 7, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see it, but it's the upgrade spot. See what the old man is selling inside of a dungeon today. I don't know why you would set up your shop in a dungeon. Then again, you have kind of a captive audience. Oh, unfortunately, Reigning Elementalist is not able to defeat Twin Bellows. Well, My Steel's doing a pretty tenacious job of exploring level 7 here. I'm not sure if he's looking for another transport staircase. I don't think he's going to find one, since we do preserve the number of transport staircases. And level 7 only has 1. But he is snaking his way through, trying to find that upgrade spot. The walls are not yielding to his explosions. Shaddy doing some Brinstar excavation. A little surprised he still has any left to do. Ah, he's leaving into Zelda. Or maybe he's checking for exits. Nobody's been to Ridley's hideout yet. So here we've got a backwards bait room. Fortunately, you don't need the bait to cross from the top of the room to the bottom, but you do need the bait if you want to go back up. Looking like Shaddy has 3 Triforce pieces, and I've got them all marked. And we've got a red ring for 75 rupees. That's quite the steal, considering in vanilla the blue ring goes for 250. Alright, we've got a Shaddy in level 5 with the recorder. He's got the recorder equipped. I'm worried that I missed the fight with Digdogger. Though he might have used it to get here. We've got a bomb capacity upgrade for Raining Elementalist? I'm not sure if anybody's pulled that out of Kraid yet, other than Raining Elementalist. There's the Digdogger fight, and just a skeleton key, but it does give access to Triforce piece number 3. That room is a lot easier to navigate when you're coming from the bottom rather than having to skirt around the edge. And Raining Elementalist picks up a boomerang. One of the Gibdos in level 5 was holding on to a missile tank upgrade for Shaddy. You can't take it with you. Ymasil finding yet another energy tank for sale. He was already in the lead for energy tanks, and now he's got up to 3. Looks like my restream is freezing. The main Twitch stream seems to be fine, but my restream is having some difficulties here. Seen some more Spectacle Rock investigation by Ymasil. He's going to find level 9 up here, as well as level 5 if he hasn't been here already. Jeez, I'm just gonna have to watch from the Twitch channel at this rate. Ymasil clipping through the tea room just to get that money. Curious if Shaddy's gonna take that money. He does take the money. He spends the money and does not get the money back. Rough deal, but what else are you going to spend your money on at this point? And energy tanks? Who needs those? Still getting a little greedy with those Dodongos, but it pays off. Does get a full bomb refill. Refreshing my restream, see if that can clear up some of this lag. Got a Nova checking Attic of Norfair, looks like? I'm surprised he hadn't been there before. Does he have the stepladder yet? That stepladder is down here in Norfair. And that's going to be a pretty big holdup for him. If you can't get one of those. Ymasil enters level 5. And Shaddy finds level 9. Oh, we've got one of our health requirement checks, and it's a missile tank upgrade for Raining Elementalist. At the rate that Nova's exploring lower Norfair here, or regular Norfair here, I'm gonna just slip the ladder into his inventory. Because I'm pretty confident he's either going to find it or already has. It's time for Raining Elementalist to journey through level 6, it looks like. There's the ladder for Renova. I was just a little bit ahead of the game. Just a little bit. Out of all of our runners, Shaddy is the only one who has a full stack of beams. There's my Steel picking up Triforce piece number 3 after a second take. That actually puts my Steel in the lead in terms of quest items. And hold on a second, I swear he has Kraid. I think everybody has Kraid. I'm gonna mark that. That was at a level 1. I'm almost entirely certain he has Kraid. This tracker can get a little wonky if I bump a button. There, Shaddy picks up an E-Tank. It looks like Eat My Steel is not going to pay the old man for the privilege of exchanging currency for a much smaller amount. Ernie Elementalist finds the second cave, that sword cave that requires heart containers. And it is yet another missile pack. Hold on, yeah, Raining Elementalist has Ridley Totem as well, so let's go see. Okay, Notorian check. Guess he just wanted to open it up. Shaddy doing some overdue overworld checks. Ah ha ha! Picking up the missile refill to refill all of his missiles in wonderful. Oh, that was well done. Or not? Maybe he's doing a few extra checks before he goes to Torian? Maybe he's not going to Torian after all? I'm on bated breath here. Anova is in level 4, picks up Triforce piece number 5. Should make quick work of this two-headed Gleeok. There it is, and there is Ice Beam for Anova. Everybody needs to stop and just short of picking up items a few times here. Just noticed this juking. Raining Elementalist, wow, finds a free, well, candle blocked, but otherwise free energy tank. Right next to start. And evidently does not have the bracelet. Yeah, it doesn't have the bracelet. Oh, wow. Thank you for letting me check your inventory for half a second there. Ema Seal, level 8, fighting the four-headed Gleeok. Using door sword beam strats, and finds silver arrows on that Gleeok. As well as Triforce piece 6. I'll need to see this again too, but I don't have bow marked for Eat My Steel. And if that's true, that's tragic. Finding silvers but no bow to fire them. Well, he's not fighting this Goma, so that's an indication. It does find a huge chunk of change, though, on the ground. It's a soft indication that Yemasil does not have the bow. Oh, yeah, he's got the bow. Taking care of the Pole's voice. Shaddy dropping down into Kraid. Some very cheap bombs for Raining Elementalist that he's not going to pick up. Alright, Raining Elementalist joins Eat My Steel in level 8. Eat My Steel locked in here with the terrifying Rupee boss. Having defeated the rupee boss is rewarded with a magic shield and the door setting him free. Alright, let's actually see what this hidden, very difficult to reach treasure room has. Oh, that's a wonderful reference here. Raining Elementalist found. Tell Mike to dip my letter in water. Oh, Star Tropics reference. Well, whatever was in that treasure room wasn't worth it. Although, oh, he's almost got the full Dorito. No, we have not seen Triforce Piece 8 yet. Raining Elementalist tanking that, getting silver arrows. Taking that four-headed Gleeok, that is, as Anova picks up Triforce Piece 1 before taking it, or sees Triforce Piece 1 before taking a death. Shaddy rematching Kraid now with an energy tank. Easy as pie, didn't even have to spend an energy tank on that one. So that Triforce Piece 8 has to be behind Ridley, since nobody's been down to Ridley's hideout yet. Yeah, we're gonna have to find this entrance into Ridley's hideout. It can be inside of a dungeon, it can be somewhere in the Zelda overworld, or it could be connected through a random portal door in Zebes. We do know that the elevator is defunct because we saw the map doesn't have any dotted lines leading out from Ridley's hideout. And I did spy earlier as well that... Hold on, we've got Triforce Piece 1 for Anova, as well as the Goma prize, which was a ring, I believe. Hold on, I'm taking that off for just a moment. Yeah, his Bubble Bobble character changed color. His bub changed color. Alright, well, we've seen that I spied on someone's map when they were doing a check. Oh, a free energy tank! Off in level 5. That there is an entrance to Ridley's hideout in the lower right corner of Ridley's hideout. So it's probably going to be a portal door. And an E-tank for Shaddy as well. We're starting to get some Metroid. Some Metroid health. Alright, Shaddy finds level 7, probably for the first time. Oh, I can't say as soon as there's a bomb wall on the side there. Or did he pirouette that open? He must have pirouetted that. And there's the croissant for Anova. So far, I don't think we've actually gotten any checks with the power bracelets to know exactly how worthwhile it is. Anova and Shaddy holding the same numbers of Triforces. Yuma still picking up one of the rogue missile tank upgrades down in Brinstar. Anova finds the entrance to level 8, but it's just to this little closet, not particularly helpful. Raining Elementalist finally comes back to destroy the Dig Dogger, only gets a key for his trouble, but does get to pick up Triforce Piece number 3 without having to negotiate the blue Dark Nuts. Hold on. From Rating Elementalist's pause screen, there were only 3 Triforce pieces missing. It was 1, I think that's 7 and 8, so I'm gonna mark 6 off. EMS Steel finally rocking 4 full energy tanks. And Reigning Elementalist finally exploring the forest. Vanilla level 2 tells us what we all already know, the 10th enemy has the bomb. For those who weren't here when the race started, we did not shuffle that in this seed. Nova giving a nice long pause, letting me see if there's anything that I'm missing from the tracker. And Rending Elementalist finally claiming the Varia suit, the last one to do so. I didn't see any rings here for Reigning Elementalist on that pause screen. And there it is, Shaddy picks up the red ring. Anova taking on the four-headed Gleeok in level 8. Magic sword in hand, not particularly difficult, but does get rewarded with silver arrows. Then also picks up a Triforce piece that I can't really make out. Which one was that? 6, I want to say? Trail Z asking how many Triforce pieces to enter 9 with. This seed, we are doing a full Dorito, and we're doing both totems. All quest items required. Reigning Elementalist finds that hint room in level 6 with no exit. Eats 2 of your bombs and spits you on your merry way. Oh, we've got to be looking for... Oh, we've got Ridley's hideout! Shaddy found Ridley's hideout! Not exactly sure when he found it, but here we are, fighting Holtz. But he wants one of those Zebos, or Zebs? Those are Zebs, I think. Angles it just right to get him in there. And there's more potassium that Shaddy says no to. I'm a little surprised he didn't keep going past it, though, because I feel like that's not the end of the line down there. He's going to be diving toward Ridley here, it looks like, where he will get Triforce piece number 8 and be the first to get that. Now, I really want to know where exactly he found the entrance to Ridley's hideout. Alright, Reigning Elementalist checking Vanilla level 5, getting another missile upgrade. Anova about to pick up a energy tank from killing these Dodongos. Now I'm intensely curious, will Reigning Elementalist fill out the long beam train, or will we finally have a divergence? Or is long beam just back in vogue? Here we are at the White Sword Cave. What's it gonna be? No hesitation, long beam. Ah, the side hopper looking things are Disgigas. The bees, I believe, are either Zebs or Zebos. One of them is the Brinstar flying enemy, and one of them is the Ridley's Hideout flying enemy. And here we have Ridley. For the first time. Shaddy got himself locked in here pretty tight here. He's got frozen projectiles all over, but that does not matter. He delivers Ridley the business and is on his way. The first to defeat both of the pirates. There's Triforce piece number 8. And there's a croissant or a glove for Reigning Elementalist. Alright, we've got Eat My Steel picking up that Triforce piece in level 4, and will shortly be picking up the Ice Beam. Reigning Elementalist also picked up Triforce piece number 1. I'm a little annoyed at the tracker here. Apparently it erased some of the things that I've already marked. No money losing game for Reigning Elementalist. Nova is still trekking through level 7. Shaddy finding that that elevator does not exist in Ridley's hideout. About to check the attic, looks like. And are Nova and Reigning Elementalist right next to each other? It does indeed look that way. Oh, I guess we're not getting an attic check. Or did I miss him climbing up there? He might have done it real fast. Blink and you miss it. Alright, let's see if Reigning Elementals can pull out the Oh god, what? I didn't even get to see the Triforce piece that was in this room. It was Triforce. It's gotta be. Just pause again. Let me see what you need. Or had you already been through level 7? There's Red Ring for Anova. Nobody having any trouble paying for that. Ah, yeah, that was Triforce Piece 4, so I'm not sure exactly why he was climbing through level 7 again. Nova actually deposits the bait to the Hungry Gorilla? Oh, we're actually getting the power bracelet checks here from Reigning Elementalist. We're really only quest items from Go mode. So what he's probably looking for is the entrance to Ridley's hideout, and I don't even know where that was since I didn't get to see Shaddy enter it. Now the question I have is, what is Shaddy looking for? Oh, he doesn't have silvers, so he's not near Go mode yet. Silvers, for those who may not have been here earlier, are in level 8 on the Four-Headed Gliok. Anova getting the drop on Aquamentus here, as well as Triforce Piece number 4 as soon as he can pull it off of the Stealthos. There he goes. Shaddy also needs Triforce Piece number 4, so his journey through level 7 will be fruitful. Now we haven't. He's got any key. I don't know where he picked up any key, but that might have been down in Ridley's. But he's got any key. Burning Elementalist finds an alternate entrance to levels 5? Pretty sure he's done a full exploration, so I'm wondering why he's here other than to traverse to the other exit. You know, at this point, I'm wondering if Anova already has Ridley's totem. And I still didn't get to see where Ridley's hideout is. Oh, we've got a raft here on Shaddy. I wonder if that's the key. If you went to the raft location in on the seaboard. Shaddy has gotten himself into a predicament here, although I guess the recorder is an easy way to get back out of this. So, Metal, it looks like we're gonna have to address that. Arriving on that screen by recorder shouldn't drop you where it put you when Shaddy blew the recorder. Anova picking up Triforce Piece number 3 out of dungeon number 5. Let's see if Anova... Well, he was going to Olive Garden first, but I wonder if he's going to take the deal with the old man. Money-making game, but it's not actually money-making game. Shady marking off the shortcut, looks like. Raiding Elementalist having a hard time fighting this one-headed Manhandla left. Hard time as he finishes off as I finish that sentence. All for a pack of bombs that he does not want. Anova, are you taking the deal? No deal, says Anova. A rupee in the wallet is worth 2 on the floor. Nice quick work from Raiding Elementalist on that Manhandla. Shady clipping all the way around the world, looks like. Very well done. You can tell that Eat My Steel hasn't been to Lower Norfair because he has a sane amount of hearts. Alright, Shady checking the other raft location. Let me see if this is not how you get to Ridley's hideout. That'll be a mystery that he might take to his grave. And for most people, that's the missing piece. Anova only needs that Ridley's hideout location and maybe to get Ridley's totem? Anova is the closest to go mode, I think? Although I guess Raiding Elementalist also only needs 2 quest items. But I'm really doubting this Torian play. We've got a Torian play from Eat My Steel. Alright, welcome to Randotorian. So far looking pretty vanilla. Ah, our first random tile set. Oh wait, no, we did have a few in the entrance shaft. After the double hint rooms, Shady is now fighting the 4-headed Uglyok. Nice and easy. Silver arrows. And Triforce 6. Steel, trying to set up a nice, easy way to kill these Metroids, instead finds he gets a face full of them. And now they're nice and easy. "99 missiles is a little skimp. So it looks like he's going to be doing some missile farming for a moment. So it looks like Shaddy is potentially looking for level 7. I thought I saw him in there a little earlier, so I could just be off on my markings, but I believe that he hasn't been there. So Steel may be trying to get these Zebatites down before doing the missile farm. For those who may not be aware, the rules in Mother Brain's room are you get 3 Rinkas on screen at a time. If you freeze them, they still count against that total limit, so freeze those Rinkas. However, we added a little bit of a twist. Those Rinkas will now periodically change their trajectory to update to your current position, rather than only going where they were fired. We're so close to cracking Mother Brain's tank. Though I don't... Oh, in this case it's Vitreous, but 40. I'm not sure 40 is going to do it with the health augmentation that we get from the boss enhancer. Yep, and now he's going back to refill his missiles. Reigning Elementalist has just stumbled into Ridley's lair off of a level. I only know this because the music was changed from the Zelda dungeon to Ridley's hideout. Well, my restream froze, so my commentary is going to be slightly delayed. Looks like Reigning Elementalist picked up the raft. Mystiel's still working on, he's got 5 more attempts. That is, unless he staggers the Metroids. Which some people want to do. Anova fighting Ridley as well, so we've got 2 people finding Ridley's hideout in close proximity to each other. Steel does manage to pull out at least 1 pack of missiles. And there's another. Looks like he's good to go if he wants to go take on Mother Brain at this point. And I'm realizing if I hold my push to talk button, that's what causes the restream to freeze. There's Triforce piece number 8 for Anova. That does make Anova the first to be able to enter level 9. And depending on whether he actually has the Ridley Totem or not, that could be the first go mode. Looks like we're getting another Torian play from Shaddy. Alright, crack the tank! Well, not quite yet. Yeah, he's really trying to get these SpaghettiOs set up. Alright, now we've got it open. Looks like Shaddy's doing some farming too. Steel's getting some work done, and Raining Elementalist is fighting Palutena. And Raining Elementalist has defeated Palutena, gotten the prerequisite 75 missiles as a prize. Because that's not really a prerequisite at that point. The customary 75 missiles. Down goes Vitreous, just as Shaddy enters Mother Brain's chamber. Let's see how the Torian platforms are treating us today. And this pattern looks pretty easy. Three cycle Torian platforms. Of course, My Steel can opt to do it a 4 cycle, although taking quite a slip there, but still plenty of time. Not a low timer today. And that's single G for My Steel. Mother Brain down, Shaddy just cracked the tank. Come on everyone, pray for a true peace in space. Don't let it be invaded by other M. I'm assuming Raining Elementalist also probably picked up the any key, judging by where he's at. My Steel finds himself in level 8. Shaddy having a hard time wrangling SpaghettiOs, but now they're nice and tucked away in the freezer. Time to shoot the missiles at the liver. My Steel getting through the double hidden room, shall be approaching the four-headed Gleeok, although he's already defeated the four-headed Gleeok, so there's Shaddy destroying Mother Brain. Is this the key? Is this how people have been getting to Ridley's hideout? Through level 8. Nice leisurely stroll upward on the Torian platforms. So close to being a 2 cycle, actually. Nope, looks like it's level 7 is the portal to Ridley's hideout. And single G for Shaddy. And it looks like a Nova is going to be the first to enter level 9. This is a really interesting spread here. Nova's opting to take care of Patra in the entryway. Looks like Shaddy's about to follow Eat My Steel's example into level 8. Admittedly, I'm very curious what Shaddy's play is here. Nova's considering how to approach. So Ganon's going to be in his usual location, but the path to get there is not clear. Also, looks like Raining Elementalist has dove into Kraid's hideout. I know this isn't the first time because I remember seeing those replacements for the Scree. Shaddy just picked up Triforce piece number 4, bringing him pretty close to go mode now. We've got some playing around near... Oh, we've got a potential path to Ganon here. Not looking likely anymore. We've passed the 2-hour mark. Burning Elemental's about to go take on Twin Bellows yet again. Down to 2 energy tanks out of 4, but that should still be plenty. Addition the damage. We're still looking at Shaddy wandering around level 9. Hold on, that's new. Shaddy is now in level 9. That is not something that hadn't noted before, so apparently he got Triforce piece number 3. Now that puts him ahead of Anova, because Anova does not have Mother Brain taken down. Reigning Elementalist defeats Twin Bellows, picks up Triforce piece number 7. And Eat My Steel is still looking for 5 and 8. 8 is behind Ridley. 5, I cannot remember where that one was. And now my Twitch stream has frozen. I'm still getting audio from the restream, but the Twitch stream, oof, no luck. Alright, I think... Oh, nope, it froze again. Yeah, it seems like we're having some technical difficulties here. Shaddy's in level 8. I did mark him as having Triforce Piece 4. Okay, good. Never mind. Shaddy's not in level 8. Shaddy's in level 9. Oh boy. This froze so long ago. Hey! Shaddy's fighting Ganon! And Reigning Elementalist has all of the Doritos. And that's a kill from Ganon. GG to Shaddy. Well, as soon as he collects the kidnapped. And what is he rescuing? What are you rescuing? Alright, well, GG for Shaddy. I'll get your SRL time in a moment here. That was an official SRL time of 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 39 seconds. GG to Shaddy. Let's mark that done. Looks like we got a captured old man. Trying to keep you as in the loop as I possibly can, but I don't have any more information than you do. The restream's frozen at a much earlier time. Looks like Reigning Elementalist is in level 9. I can hear some combat going on from Anova. We're fighting some Wizrobes. Welcome to Shaddy, GG.
Hey, thanks, Phil.
Some fun facts you might want to know. You found the magic sword before anyone else found any swords at all.
Real fun fact. Me.
Reigning Elementalist did have a wand, but in the terms of sword count, you had them all smoked. And you were the first to find Ridley's hideout. That's the big hang-up.
Anybody just walk by a Triforce and not pick it up, or was that only me?
I think it was just you.
I was terrified that it was down in 4, like way down in lower north.
Oh man.
Please don't be there. Just don't be there. Be anywhere else.
Right now we're looking at a frozen stream on Twitch. I'm not sure if our audio is frozen or not, but I can at least hear the audio from the restream.
Good times. No one's hit .done yet in IRC. So it looks like a couple people are in 9.
Yep. I don't know if Anova... I'm pretty sure Anova has to have the Ridley Totem. I'm just gonna mark that. But Eat My Steel is the only other one who's killed Mother Brain and doesn't have the full Dorito last I saw. So you don't quite have competition breathing down your neck this time. Anova did take a nasty crash 15 minutes in, but was able to recover pretty well from that.
Yeah, as long as you're tracking like a crash that quick in, it's quicker to get back to where you were than the time lost. It still stinks. Like you're still losing a ton of time.
Yeah, but it was good that it was 15 minutes in and not an hour and a half in.
Right, absolutely.
That's where the forfeits come from. So aside from leaving a Triforce piece behind, is there any other moments you'd like to talk about on your run?
Yeah, I mean, there were just. I wish I'd done the overworld first. I think with 8 having silver arrows, I mean, this could have been so fast.
Yeah, it was
like, everything was, and I feel like bow and the other arrow were pretty free. And I mean, that arrow in 8 was free. It was like the last place I went.
Yeah. The bow was one of the first items most people got, but without an arrow, it's not really much of an item.
Right. I think, yeah, I mean, the only tricky thing was Ridley out of the bottom of 7, but...
Yeah, that was a late find for everybody.
But man, I mean, I did like all of Brinstar, and I got about 10 hearts, and then did all of like Ridley, and it was all hearts. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
It's like nothing but hearts and Metroid. I was just frantically, like, all I wanted was one E-Tank.
Yeah.
Forever get one.
No, there was a huge drought on E-Tanks for the longest time, and then finally they started pouring in. If you notice, the flag set has set to opposed, and I think that's probably why we found so many hearts early, is because a lot of that time was in Metroid just checking, like, lower Norfair full of hearts, you know. And then finally all the E-Tanks were hidden in deeper logic in Zelda.
I know. I saw one in 9. I started laughing.
I don't think we got to see that. We barely got to see you in 9. You flashed through there.
Took a pretty good path. Luckily, wasn't awful. You're never going to take a good path. You just want it to be not awful.
From the sounds of things, Nova's still taking a path. Although the image is frozen, I can still hear the combat going on and the bombs getting placed, and not hearing a whole lot of Ganon fighting. No Ganon roars or anything. Well, we got an old man. Free Morph Ball at the start, too. I thought that was pretty good. You just go left like you do in, you know, vanilla Metroid.
Yeah,
Just this
no
time
doubt.
it happens to be in Norfair.
And there was a free ladder like right under it too, which was nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that led to Candle pretty quickly. Kind of off to the races.
Yeah, that was
Really,
another
the
thing.
middle
Is
slowed down.
you were the only one who left Norfair with a ladder the first time, and that got you the candle real quick. So that really did, you know, give you really good early progression, because you finally had like a weapon that you could kind of use on some of those rooms to clear them out. Oh, sounding like a Nova's in danger. There's the death. Yeah. Welcome to the blindfolded seed, everybody. Man, blindfolded randomizer would be pretty wild. Oh, streams are up. Oh, we can go to their stream. So it looks like it's just Speed Gaming that's having the issue. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually peek on multi-Twitch all these different streamers and try to give you some commentary fed into this, because at least that gives us some information.
I will tag along with you for the ride.
Alright, I'm gonna... If you get the URL set up first, that would actually be great, because I don't know everybody's addresses.
Put it into Discord.
Cool, thanks. Still taking a little bit to connect here. There we go. So it looks like we've got Burning Elementalist is fighting Medusa, which means that I think he's already cleared. Oh gosh, he's already cleared level 9. Probably single G. Doing real good work. Oh, I wish you could see this. We're looking at Anova. It has about half of level 9 explored, and Ema Steel. I haven't seen how much of level 9 he's explored, but it's still wandering around. Alright, Raining Elementalist got all the Rinkas on lockdown. Pretty easy time delivering missiles. There goes Medusa. Potentially GG. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the end for Raining Elementalist. And now we've got Anova finding Ganon. Stabbing in the dark. Gets the turkey again. That's 3 hits. There's the 4th hit. That's Ganon down. Single G for Anova. Ema Steel still wandering around level 9, but has found the room next to Ganon, has found the entrance to Ganon, just as Raining Elementalist has ascended all the way up to Torian. That the timer's still going. I'm not sure if that's a dot done yet. Let me check the channel. Alright, we got Raining Elementalist as a dot done at a second place time of 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 45 seconds. GG to Raining Elementalist. Looks like Anova has exited level 9 now, having beaten Ganon, and is now on the way to Torian. Even my sound is lagging. And now Ema Steel has defeated Ganon in a very swift fight. Anova is already entering Torian at this moment. I believe Ema Steel is in the race for Torian as well. Welcome to Raining Elementalist.
Hello.
Gee. So the stream seems to have frozen, but I'm able to watch on your multi-twitches right now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Huh. Did it just now freeze?
Oh, it's been frozen for a while. You're stuck in level 9 last we can see. That's all.
It feels bad.
Ema Steel also finished. Official SRL time of 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 35 seconds. With a count of Racken Schmacken Rrr.
So, I did something I never do usually.
What's that?
I full cleared Norther before going anywhere else.
Yeah, I noticed. And what'd you get for your troubles besides full heart containers?
That's about it. Oh, I had the bow, but I was hoping to see something else.
I think everybody else also found the bow pretty quickly too.
Yeah. But I was like, you know what? If I find bombs, I'm gonna full clear it, because I don't want to come back here. But I'm not sure if anyone else full cleared Norfair, but I definitely probably lost because of that, though. But
I think a lot of people in different stages of desperation eventually ended up clearing Lower Norfair. Also, welcome to Ema Steel, GG for 3rd place.
GG, well done.
Yeah.
So,
how did you find it?
I'm sorry?
How did you find this seed?
Oh, everything went well until I needed to find Ridley. Otherwise, it was great.
Yeah. That was the hot ticket on everybody's mind near the end, looking for Triforce piece number 8.
To be fair, I felt it was too vanilla, not randomized enough.
I kind of a little bit.
I was going to ask how you found the setup where you need to complete all of the bosses and all of the quest items are locked behind them.
I had no idea I had to beat the bosses, like Ridley and Kraid. Otherwise, I would have stayed in Kraid.
We've got Anova delivering missiles very easily into the Dig Dogger's face right now. To catch you up, Eat My Steel, the stream has frozen, and I'm just watching on multi-Twitch to watch everybody, because the restream is frozen and the Twitch stream is frozen. But our audio is still going through.
Wow.
From the sound of it, the restream is even further behind than the multi-stream. Alright. Goes Dig Dogger for Anova. Time to get out, and that'll soon be the end. GG's to everybody.
I was gonna take out
Hey! Clip came back.
Awesome. I was gonna.
Wow, on Twitch, he hasn't even started fighting Mother Brain, and yet on the multi-stream is already ascending, so I spoiled the ending here.
No. Oh well. But I was gonna take out Mother Brain, but I only had like 50 missiles, so I was like, I think I need 10 more at least. So that was fun.
I saw Eat My Steel, I believe you cracked Mother Brain, but didn't have enough to finish her off, so you went back to farm, right?
Yeah, that was kind of my plan. I was going to go there just in case it dropped me in Ridley by some long shot. So I was like, well, I might have enough missiles. And so I was just going to kind of see how it went through there, and I was like, yeah, I got to go back to farm. Just kind of I knew I might have to. I was hoping I didn't, but I did.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I wish it was more randomized, but you know, it was nice to see vanilla spawns, even though it was kind of a drag for me.
I liked having to go and fight all the bosses. I mean, yeah, it feels like you kind of have to half the time anyway, but it's just like, you have to fight all of them, so it's kind of cool. You found all the stuff you needed to kill them, except for, like I said, the Ridley entrance. That was actually my last absolute spot before I started looking for the raft, where I found that doorway out of 7, so I cleared everything else. I mean, I knew there wasn't anything in Grinstar, so...
I'll be honest, I didn't know I had to fight all the bosses. I kind of just ran through the dungeons and then, killed the bosses, and then went back. I was like, all right, they might have back entrances.
So we've got Anova with official SRL time of 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 50 seconds. GG's to Anova. And given that Anova had a crash 15 minutes in, that would actually have not been enough for first place. Shaddy finished with a lead of 16 minutes and 11 seconds. So even with that crash, wasn't quite enough. Then again, the tilt factor might also have played into it, but not too bad. A pretty close spread, all in all.
Yeah.
16 minutes between first and fourth.
Yeah, but I mean, let's see.
Welcome
I'm just looking for forces, really.
GG.
Hi, thanks.
Really rough that crash 15 minutes in, yeah.
Yeah, that's a word of the wise. Turn off save states if you're going to play on hardware using your EverDrive.
Yeah.
So one thing I kind of facepalmed what I did was I found 4 and I had left 4, even though I had the ladder. So I was like, all right, I have the ladder. I was like,
Oh no, yeah, I knew I saw someone peek in there and then just duck out, and I was very surprised because when you pop in through the top of 4, it puts you right next to the Triforce room and the Gleeok.
Yeah.
And I did see a lot of people. I saw a lot of people full clearing dungeons when they didn't really need to. I was a little curious about that. Like full clearing 2, full clearing 4.
Well, I had saw that the connections were on two-way, and when I entered 8 and 6, I had figured I was blocked, so I had left.
Gotcha. So it's an in search of connections. That makes sense.
Yeah, so then I went back into 6. I was like, maybe I missed a push block, and sure enough,
You.
the same thing in 8. I was like, oh my gosh.
I don't know how it was for others, but I was key starved for the first 2/3 of that run, and I was even key starved towards the end. That's why I dug out the all key.
I was marking down key shops just in case, but once I got like 3 keys, I was like pretty much set for the most part.
I do want to ask everybody. Everybody did pick up the long beam. Is that back in vogue now?
It's the best beam.
No, I mean I always go for a long beam.
I think
funny about long beam
is more of a vanilla thing. If I'm correct, in Rando, it's pretty nice to have to hit things and freeze things and run through, so you don't know what you're gonna hit.
Well, that's fair, yeah. I just know when I first joined Z1M1 that the long beam was about as contentious as the book, but now it seems like it's in everybody's pocket.
Well, I mean, I would have definitely been able to cheese grade if I had it earlier.
Oh, it's true sharking?
Yeah.
Lava shark?
Hmm.
I don't see too many people pull it off, though, lately. Like, it seems like that combat style is just too slow for most people.
I mean, I tried to do it, but the reason why I had jumped out was because, well, I don't have the long beam, so it makes it take a lot longer.
Oh, and Reigning Elementalist, I think the first time you entered Zelda, you were 1 heart container off from having every heart container.
Yeah, man. Nothing but heart containers in Norfair. I was like, jeez.
That's what an opposed distribution set, along with putting offensive and defensive items as later, might do. Is all of the like early checks are upgrades rather than equipment.
Yeah, but given, lower part of Norfair, I had assumed it would be not hearts. I'm curious if anyone found the screw tech, because I never saw it.
It was in level 9. There was a hint. In fact, actually, that hint was the one single room in level 6 that you find in the vanilla letter spot. And it was always because everybody went in there, saw the hint, and then bombed both walls, found that they weren't cracked, and left. So it was a hint cave that had attacks of 2 bombs associated with it.
Yeah. I was like, man, oh well.
For the record, I didn't bomb in that one.
I mean, 222 isn't bad for practically full clearing both games.
Yeah, I missed the stats tracking at the end that we used to have in 2.0, 2.x.
Yeah. The only 2 spots I didn't touch were the raft spots. Everywhere else I went,
Chatty got those.
I think I full cleared like everywhere else though. Oh, except for level 9, because no one's going to do that.
I was very relieved I didn't have to go digging for a raft after I found that spot in 7. I was like, don't make me go for a raft. Don't make me. That was the only thing that really could be except for where I found it. So.
I was pretty tempted to pass up various suits, but I was like, I might have to fight Crate again, so.
That's right. You had to rematch both Kraid and did you have to rematch Ridley? Someone did.
No, it wasn't me.
Okay. Bomb strats from Eat My Steel on the Kraid fight.
Oh yeah, bombs are really strong though.
It's how I'm best at killing Crate, actually. I can try the freezy thing, I'm not as good at it. You just bomb them and I'm good. It's good.
Well, Shadi hasn't said anything so far, so
Oh, he's too busy playing his crapola games.
I mean, I've just been done for so long, Rupia, you know.
yeah, okay, very funny.
It kind of
But,
came down to level 9 routing. Shaddy definitely did it the cleanest, although we didn't get to see that because the stream was broken at the time. But you know, I didn't even see you were in 9, and then all of a sudden you're fighting Ganon. So,
Well, to be fair, I did full clear, and given I full cleared Norfair before I did anything else, did cost a lot of time. So,
did anybody get to skip Lower Norfair?
There was a door down there, so you had to at least get
Yeah,
out from that.
you had to go to 4 through there.
Stuff on the way before, but did anything else in the Lower Norfair?
well, 4 had
Gotcha.
Ice Beam, so you know, and the Triforce, so at the very least, have to check that spot.
Yeah. Cool. So, is there any other commentary anyone wants to add?
Hopefully, next week we can have full random. or part of Router's Relish. That might be interesting.
See if we can get together a Plando or something. I don't know if we can even... We don't have the tools for that right now, but that'd be pretty fun at some point.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah. I will say thank you for commentating and tracking and the restream and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Thanks to Speed Gaming for hosting us. Thanks to our runners, Anova, EMI Steel, Raining Elementalist, and Shaddy. Give them a follow. Let me put in the command. And thanks to Metal Machine for the development work that goes into Z1M1. Zero meaning for all of the sprite work that goes into it, as well as some consultation from some other members of the community that went into all of the work that goes into this. Fiskbit was in there. We used to have a credits reel at the in the post game, but we don't have that anymore. All right, I've been FSS Zilla. Give all of these runners a follow, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.